Oh, yeah. Twists and tails. Twists and tails, twists and turns. Oh, my God. Got something funny to say. It's a giggle. It is an absolute giggle. Well, you never guess what. Blooming adverts. I'll tell you what, blooming adverts popping up. How annoying are they? But yeah. But, right, you got to listen to this court letter. Just at the end. Oh, it's hilarious. You couldn't make it up. This is one of those moments where you'll just laugh. You will laugh. I'm going to read it to you because I was thinking, how would a court letter get out in the open? Seemed a bit weird. And I said to my missus, this will be a funny one. I've got a message. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read this all to you. And you can tell me whether you think, you know, it comes across as something that Julia would have written. But, yeah, it's weird. I like, what ends do people go to? But yeah, but luckily, there was someone there to let me on a little secret. But I mean, as you can see, please share this, admin. It's a document that could help Julia for her trial. And that in itself, I was like, I said to the wife, I was like, how would that actually help someone in a trial by releasing their court letter? And it was posted on Facebook. I commented on it, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. So I was like, how would that help? But it's all about like me, you know, in Julia style. Me. I'm the victim. But I'm going to read it to you. Yeah, tell me what you think. But I've read some things in my time. I'll be honest, right? When I read it, I was like, blimey. I'm like, me. But anyway, tell me what you think, because it's cool. But statement of intent and personal testimony. This is funny. I'm going to get ready for this. There's going to be some spoiler alerts in the comments. I know someone's going to... So don't. If you're going to say it, don't. But basically, it's not as much as it looks like, because the other half is Polish. Like, that's to obviously... I don't know, to try and make it more realistic. But I mean, when would you write something in English to an English... But, oh, did they... Is that what they done? They see it as spam? What? So... It's one of the Facebook pages, people. The real Julie Wandelt. Go and check out the Facebook. I normally have links in the bottom, but I don't think I have at the moment. But they're on the other videos. But how do they think it was spam? Well, I suppose, you know, there's a twist and a tail. I keep saying twist and a tail, twist and a turn coming up, folks. But you've probably read it now while it's been on the screen. But what I'll do is I'll read through it. It's actually that long, and then I'm going to tell you something really funny, because it's just hilarious. My name is Julie Wandelt. I'm writing this letter with the hope that you and all those involved in my case will hear my voice, not the headlines, not the opinions of strangers, but me, the human being who stands before you today, confused, frightened, and simply searching for the truth. I mean, that does come across a bit like Julia, doesn't it? Let's be honest, doesn't it? But Facebook even does it too. Through the Looking Glass. Is that your YouTube channel? Before I say go and check out the channel, is that because Ladies and gentlemen, Facebook, it's The Real Julie Wandelt, and I think it's Through the Looking Glass on YouTube. Is that what it is? TRJW, yes, TRJW. Sounds a bit like a American radio station, isn't it? The Real Julie Wandelt, TRJW, coming from the facts. Oh, did they? No way. That sucks. I got my the Wizard's Words X account banned because I was talking about Islam. And I was posting it up with their religious text, so I wasn't saying anything wrong. Do you know what I mean? I'm all about the facts. You know, yeah, it's now got an X account with the Wizard's Words, but it's got a Z at the end. Oh, so Through the Looking Glass is the new TRJW YouTube channel. Right, people, there you go. You can click on the name, it'll probably take you. I'll have to sort some links out on that and get them. Like, so when I mention it, the links are actually there. Because if you're like me, you're a bit lazy, you just go description, there it is, click. But anyway, so big ups. I'll tell you, I don't know. Pause then, because I've got a laptop to my left and I can see like when adverts come up because, you know, they're annoying. I don't even know where the setting is. That's how much I know. Do you know what I mean? It's the joy of being monetized, and I'm like, I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. I'll blag it, wizard style. So yeah, but that's no worries. We've got we're all in it together, aren't we? So Through the Looking Glass on YouTube. I'm sure if you look it up, it'll come up. Normally, if I put something like Through the Looking Glass channel, it'll tell you the channel, and then you can go straight to it, geez. That's what I'm saying, geez. So yeah, but anyway, where were we on this court letter? I was raised in Poland, but for as long as I can remember, I felt like I do not belong. I'm building up the drama because, you know, why not? There are deep, painful gaps in my childhood that no one has been able to explain. It's like story time. This is ultimate. I've asked questions all my life and received silence, anger, or avoidance in return. It does come across as Julia Wandelt, doesn't it? Let's be honest, people. Oh, I hope I'm reading this, you know, full on story time style. I began to have flashbacks, memories that don't fit with the life I was told I lived. I'm building this up. This is classic. I'm going for a role in something, I think, while I'm talking. But I'll put it up on screen so you can even pause videos and read it yourself, you know what I mean? But I remember being taken from a room at night. I remember fear. I remember being taken. Dun, dun, dun. I remember. There's another channel. They're all popping up. Through the Looking Glass is one channel. Okay, now I'm going to have to say it. Blank Faces Live. Now, that YouTube channel, I was going to say this YouTube channel, that YouTube channel is actually got missing people. It's actually really cool. So you can actually see. And obviously, she likes to say that Julie Wandelt is a Fruit Loop because she is. So Blank Faces, follow. I assume if you click on Blank Faces Live on that name, it'll take you to her channel. So follow them and follow Through the Looking Glass. There we go. Big ups to all the Julie Wandelt exposers. Where was I? I'm trying to dramatise this because of the twist. There's a little twist at the end, geez. So, did I? Oh, I remember being told. I've done all that bit, didn't I? Right. These memories became strong. Got older, and I started to believe, truly believe, that I might be someone else. I'll tell you. Can you tell I read books to my granddaughter? It's all about the accent and the faces and all that. This is a bit of a weird sentence. It starts with that, and that may be. I'm like, what? That threw me a bit, but you know, what can you do? That may be, just maybe, I've been taken from another life and given a new name, a new story. I know how extraordinary that sounds. I understand why people find it hard to believe. But when your entire sense of self is fractured and the truth is locked away behind, even the smallest clue can become a lifeline. Oh my word. Oh, I'm making myself laugh. I hope you're laughing because I'm laughing. It's like, this is hilarious. I never meant to cause harm to anyone, least of all to the McCanns or their family. I did not act out of malice, but out of desperation. Get the Oscars on the go. Get in the comments. This is an Oscar performance. I reached out, asked questions, and looked for answers in any way I could. Not to harass, but to find peace. I've never believed myself to be a criminal. I believe myself to be lost. All I've ever asked. Oh my word, I'm hilarious. I'm on one tonight. What's going on, geese? Yeah. Oh, I got an Oscar. Oh yeah, let me. I'm having that on the screen. There you go. Oh, did it actually come up? Did I press the right button? That's funny as. Oh, I want my Oscar. I've earned it. There we go. I've got an Oscar for this. We're on it. What a letter. I can't remember where was I? Oh, believed to be lost. That was it. All I have ever asked is for what? For that doesn't even make sense. It's ruined my blooming Oscar performance with a silly sentence wordage. All I have ever asked for. Oh no, that's me. It's the way I was reading it. It's my. All I've ever asked for is the opportunity to find out who I truly am. To take a DNA test, even though I'm Polish. To explore my genealogy. Well, she's got a big word. To have someone, somewhere, say, yes, Julia, this is where you come from. You're not invisible anymore. I'm not angry. I'm not dangerous. I am not lying. I am a traumatized woman trying to piece together a broken past. How cool is that? If I am guilty of anything, it is of being too persistent in seeking answers that matter deeply to me. I respectfully ask this court to see me not as a headline or a case number, but as a human being in need of compassion, clarity, and support. I ask for the opportunity to be heard and for my need to know the truth, to be treated with dignity. Thank you for listening. Sincerely, Julia Wandelt. Wow. And the funny thing is, I've gone through all that effort reading it, and we've all heard it. I was all up for this, and I was going to analyse it. I was going to look at it. You can still tell me what you think about it in the comments. No, she's not making headlines now, is she? Terrible. But, ladies and gentlemen, those who know, they do know. This, I'll put that. That's the next bit I'm going to go on to, because I wanted to analyse this. I thought, yes, court letter. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I hate AI. I hate AI with a passion. It's taking away everything. And guess what? One of Julia Wandelt's Fruit Loop, nuttier than a Snicker fans, created that letter thinking it would help Julia with AI. Why? 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 What's going on, geez? Oh my word! I tell you, when I first got it, I was gutted because it was up and then it disappeared, and I was like, no, I didn't screenshot it. But luckily, the good people of the world informed me. Julia Wandelt's nutty fan, was that nutty? It might have been a squirrel. Actually created that with AI. Blimmin' AI! Oh, don't know what you're laughing at, Lorraine Kelly. It's your fault, love. Yes. Thank you for informing me that indeed the letter, ladies and gentlemen, was fake. I couldn't believe it. It ruined me. It ruined me. I had everything sorted, everything ready to go. And then someone messages me and says, oi, whiz. No, that letter, geese. Apparently it's AI generated by a nutty fan. That was it. Mind blown. And I thought, you know what? I'm still going to do it because I hate AI. So it's a good way of calling AI out. But I want you to understand. See, even if I see something and then it is proven to be fake, I will stand up, like, hands up, mate. But everything about Julie Wandelt is fake. But this, I can say, and I had to read it the way I did because I knew it wasn't serious. And I probably would have read it like that anyway, because I'm nuts. But I can't believe it. Yeah. So, you know, hands up. It blooming court letter and it's fake. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. But I did wonder. You must be wondering, my friends. You must have wondering. You must have thought, how does that court letter get out? It's a bit like Julie Wandelt saying she's got Jerry McCann's saliva and hair from a pillowcase from the crime scene to test her DNA. How many nutters ask for crime scene DNA and the police say, yeah, all right, yeah, have that. Yeah, go and compare it. Go and compare it.com. I mean, blimey heck. It's absolutely nutty, absolutely nutty. That's it. The Julie Wandelt fans love fakeage. I've got me brew. Hope you all got your copy, or have you got wine? You got to have your wine, haven't you? My wife doesn't have wine. She does enough whining without wine. Careful what you say, Wiz. Wife here, kick your ass. But yeah, I can't believe it. So yeah. But I was given this, what you can see on screen, that was in 2023. But see, this is facts. This is what we like, facts. And you'll find Blank Faces Live and Through the Looking Glass also like it. All with facts. So they're good channels to follow. So go follow. And Through the Looking Glass is the real Julia Wandelt on Facebook. So look it up on Facebook. I have got videos up where the links to it all are actually in the description ready, because I'm actually, you know, on the ball, so to speak, with that one. But their names, even if you're watching this on catch up, if you look, I should have the chat replaying it as well. So it doesn't matter when you're watching this, it could be a year from now. But if you look Through the Looking Glass and Blank Faces Live, if you click on them, they should take you to their channel. Unless they got bangies, because you talk facts, you get banned. You get banned, geese. So yeah. But this little bit, it's been on screen that long, I bet you've all read it yourself. So if I read it, you'll be like, mate, I read that about an hour ago, because you're just talking. But yeah, we're all us Julie Wandelt, you know, reality truth finders. You've got me, the wizard's words. I need a haircut. I should have had the back and side shave today, ladies and gentlemen, but no, it's really itchy, isn't it? But you got me, you got Through the Looking Glass, and you've got Blank Faces Live. And I'm on Facebook as the Wizard Words. The link's on my about page. Through the Looking Glass is the real Julie Wandelt. And I'm not sure Blank Faces Live. Have you got a Facebook page? You should. I don't know. You'll be able to put links. Can you not type your links in there? People can copy and paste it, or if the link goes active, you can put your links in there, girls. You know what I mean? Through the Looking Glass and Blank Faces. So put your links in there if you want to get people to click on your links, because we're all in the same boat. We're rowing down the. But anyway, shall I actually read what's on the screen, or have you all read it? Read it. But get in the comments. You got to tell me what you think about that letter, because I read that. That was Oscar performance. Come on now. But got a Facebook and a website, both called Planet Unidentified. Oh, have you? Oh, because this is like my biggest video. It's up to about 51,000 views. How cool is that? That's actually an alien interview. Anything to do with planets. I love my alien stuff. I actually got a questionnaire up in the community saying, "Do you?" I've got a story about an alien shootout. How cool is that? And I think it's had 11 votes. 10 said yes, tell the story. So happy days. I've never seen anything on X about this story. Is this just for UK? But it's for the whole world. Whoever's interested in Julie Wandelt and what's going on in the world. But this court letter was proven to be produced by AI. So Sakura, do not worry. It was fake. No, I know. Terrible. But if you want to know about Julie Wandelt and all her weird goings on, like I say, you got Through the Looking Glass and Blank Faces Live in the chat. You got me. We're all on it. And Facebook's. So, morning from Australia. Good morning. It's evening here. It's 24 minutes past 8 o'clock in the evening. I've gone a bit grey. It's been a stressful day. All ready to do a court letter, and I find out it was AI. Whatever. But yeah, Blank Faces and Through the Looking Glass. You can put. Let me know if you can post your links. So I hope you can. But if you want to put your links to your website and your Facebook page and your YouTube, whatever, just type what it is. YouTube link, boosh, and then when people watch this on catch up, they can look in the chat and they'll see it. So, but also people walk upside down. Yeah, they've probably got a blood spill ahead. My favourite person's Kylie Minogue. She's Australian. Showing my age there. 5:20 a.m. here. Oh wow, the sun hasn't shown it, so you can still breathe then, not sweating to death. Links don't work. Oh, do they not? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to try and get those links off you or something, or even in the comments. Can you put them in the comments or whatever? Because obviously I mention it, so you know, if you can comment in the chat below after the video or whatever, try and get your links. I'll try and make it easy for people, but otherwise I'm sure if they just click on your name where you're in the chat, I think that should take them there. So try and do my bit. 11, I think it was 18 here. I'm on the south coast of the UK, Portsmouth. I'm all mouth. But yeah, I'm in Portsmouth. Don't try and track me down, geese. I never go out. But yeah, here in the south coast, it was about 18, 19 or so. I went out earlier. It's absolutely boiling. When she caught it, the Desolate one. I believe she's got another bail hearing in August, and then October the 2nd, it's the actual court, I believe. But maybe Through the Looking Glass or Blank Faces Live may know. But I'm sure it's August is a bail hearing. October the 2nd is the actual case. So New York, New York. Welcome, Gracie. Hello I'm from Portsmouth. There's a Portsmouth in America, believe it or not. But yes, I'm Portsmouth in the UK. But yeah, happy days. So I missed that. Then I need to go back a bit. Julie ain't living like a million. No Timu for her. Yeah, I missed one, didn't I? Oh, there it is. That's what it was. Bank page. Oh, by the way, I complained to Timu about the. Oh, did you? Yeah, I put it on. Where did I put it? Did I put it on Facebook or X? I think I put it on X as well because someone there asked me. Said, "Oh, what's that?" And I was like, "Oh, you wouldn't believe it. You got to catch that video, my friends." I loaded it up today, an actual video with Timu. I think it's because like I'm typing away and I'm looking up certain things because I haven't actually looked the term up. Madeleine McCann. I've been looking a lot at Julie Wandelt, Julie Faustina, Julia Pickowitz or whatever. She loads of names, absolutely loads of names. She's I think 4 other names. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's bloomin', yeah. Timo, I was so surprised when the ads come up. I actually show the ads, like obviously I have to because I can't make a claim. But I'll bloomin', if I was a McCann's, put everything to the side. If I was a McCann's, I'll bloomin' sue them. How dare they put like a sale up and put McCann blowouts? Oh, it bugged me. Learning to live. Good afternoon from Northern California. I just started following the case again. It's disgusting how they're supporting this mentally challenged girl. I'm listening as I'm getting chores done. Or doing the chores. Mentally challenged girl. That's a very nice. But yes. I was looking. I was looking into the case. Right. I don't know. It must be a thing. Like anyone out there, like depression, bipolar, anxiety. Yeah, all 3, mate. That's why I'm a wizard. I don't hold back. I find as soon as I look into something, I literally spend like 18, 20 hours a day looking into it. I just don't stop. I was like, well, I had to pull out. So I thought, and then I was like, well, Julie Wandelt is an absolute Fruit Loop. She bugs me. Everything she says or does bugs me. So I was like, oh. And I thought I'd done one video and it done really well, exposing Julia Wandelt. And as you can see, I ended up doing about 26, 27 videos. I got myself right at it, mate. And see what I mean? I just don't let go. I'm like a really handsome wizard style bulldog. And I've got something between my teeth and I just don't let go. So yeah. But Julie ain't living like a millionaire. New Timo for there. Actually rhymes. Julie ain't living like a millionaire. No Timo for hair. Here we go. Through the looking glass. I was about to say you bail me out. No pun intended. August the 15th bail. I think October the 2nd the trial begins. Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't know August the 15th, so you're more accurate. I just thought it was August. So yeah, happy days. Happy days. So that's all cushy. Oh yeah, that was true. No millionaire. I've been to Portugal. Watched the sunrise by the beach. Oh, very nice. Have you? Yes. It's not too bad. We went down Southsea seafront and all that. And I don't know what that one. Oh, nice way of saying it. Yeah, you've got to have a nice way of saying it, geese. I feel the McCanns will go for any channel that will seem to promote her story. They won't stop with her. Yeah. I don't understand how anyone in their right mind looks at Julia Wandelt and anything she said, because she got the eye thing, which I've done a video about, the DNA, her date of birth, and everything else that I might have missed. But it's all against her. But she was born, what was it, 20th of August, 2001, not even 2003. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I can't stand her control. She controls any interview, like, really, as the guest, seriously, she is very unique. Yeah, she's special. She's special. I was in an hour whether to like live or videos, like go through the interviews that are on the Shaun Atwood channel. But I don't want to promote Shaun Atwood because he'd do anything for money. Do you know what I mean? Like clicks and that. I think that's why he sort of comes across like he agrees with her. But how can you agree with her? I mean, does he not see what we see? Oh, blooming advert popped up on my laptop. Did you miss me when I was talking then? Blooming adverts are a pain. But yeah, that's the bit that's got me. That is the bit that's got me. I cannot believe she's pleaded not guilty. Yeah, I know, because I've even got a video, and in it, she's there talking to Shaun Atwood, and she's saying, like, oh, I went there and I phoned her, and they're playing the phone call. And then she's saying, like, she went there and Kate McCann turned around and started crying. And she's like, yeah, they're crying. She was crying because she's like, she knew I was Madeline. I was like, what? Of course, she can twist anything. She can absolutely twist anything. But that bit on screen, for us as a family, it's obvious that Julia is our daughter, granddaughter, sister, niece, cousin, and step-niece. We have memories, we have pictures. The family said in a statement through the Missing Persons Organisation mission years ago, back in 2023. Right, I've said that. Leaving it on screen. What am I like? Terrible geese. Terrible geese. Yes, I know. I need to get my beard done. I need to get my hair cut. All right. But it's absolutely crazy. I don't get how she pleaded not guilty. That's what stumped me. Do you think that's why she got remanded in custody? Should have got remanded in custody. Operation Grange, with it actually being the police, just feel they do a clean sweep. They don't want public investigating too closely. No. You're right there, Desolate One. Correct. I enjoy your content and just found blank faces. It is insane how badly Julia wants to be anyone but Julia. I know. It is crazy. Oh, good, you found blank faces. Kashti, and don't forget the other one. The real Julia Wandelt, but through the looking glass in the comments, that's another one. But yeah, what would you call it? I was going to say dissidence. Is that the right word? But your life is that whatever, bad, boring, you feel trapped. So what's the best thing to do? Pretend you're someone else. Says a bloke who calls himself the Wizard. But this is a persona. Trying to dig myself out of that. But you know what I mean. That was Alice in Wonderland through the... Was it Alice in Wonderland? Yeah, it was. Children's book. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. It's money. Lawyers get paid for each appearance. I'll tell you, that's who's going to win out of this. Because like the McCanns are just going to get stressed to hell. Julia Wandelt is whatever. It's on planet Mars. So who does gain? The lawyers. I mean, I think the PR representative dropping Julia was a good idea, which Julia now says she never had. But I think that was on Facebook page, the real Julia Wandelt, the show because I think on a Instagram post it said for more information or to contact whatever PR representative, search it, sing Claire, and she's like, no, I never had him. To be fair, I thought she would because she's Delulu. Is that what we say? Delulu instead of deluded. Delulu. I like that. Delulu. And wants to keep it going. Yeah, because she apologised, didn't she? Julia Wandelt apologised years ago and said sorry about that, my mistake, whatever, and then comes back out like a month later. So stalkers love court. What, the attention? All the attention. She loves a bit of attention. They are short, or they would not jail and feed her for months. Yeah, I mean, blimey, but she's admitted it. It's all over the blooming internet. She doesn't understand this. Do you know what? She's like, posted this, posted that, and oh my word. And then yeah, so it's all up. And like I say, even in the Shaun Atwood interviews, she's literally saying, yes, I went to see the McCanns. Oh, I'm not guilty, Your Honour. Oh, this is a phone call when I phoned Jerry, and he's like, "Oh, you got the wrong number. Leave me alone. I'm not guilty, Your Honour." Julie Wandelt she's a very, very, very fruity loopy. Figure hopes is to have the mechanics in court and have a media yeah, but she'd love that because it's all centered around her. That's the thing, isn't it? I recently unsubbed from Atwood. I can't believe he's playing along and encourage her. Yeah, me too. I did. I think he's up to about 14 different, or 12 or 14 different shows with Julia. But yeah, we're right back. As soon as the first one, I was out. I actually unsubscribed to myself. So I'm the same as you, learning to live. Exactly the same. So yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, I think you're right. It's probably more like whether even if she pleaded maybe guilty or not guilty, either way they'd keep her because she'd just fly back to Poland, wouldn't she? So I sort of thought of that, and then it sort of like fell out my brain. So yeah, I think you're right there. Blank face. I'm hitting it. Oh, there's Chris Brown will be treated the same. Yes. Sakura. Shaun will do a show on anything. Yes, he would. I wonder if Wedger suggested her to Shaun. He knew we would call her out. I like to think of Wedger as a good guy. Yes, well, I've heard both sides about John Wedger. That's the ex-policeman, I believe, isn't it? He had a funny career, up and down. But yeah, I'm not, because Wedger's been on Shaun's show a couple of times, hasn't he? Even with Ron Swanson, the other grifter. So I don't know. You have to let me know in the comments what you think about John Wedger. Is it John Wedger? Jon Wedger? Or I might have got his name wrong. She's probably in custody because she has no UK address and she would reoffend. Yeah, that as well. The reoffending, that's, yeah, because, I mean, in her eyes, she hasn't done nothing wrong, is she? She's that far gone. Absolute. She's out there with the fairies, then yeah, the chances are because she's out. Oh, I'm going to court because of you, and she'll turn up. You're probably right, Kelly. What? L. Kelly. It sounds like R. Kelly. Now I've got Kelly. Oh no, they can't do L. Kelly, can they? So okay. John did train Julia for the Atwood show. Oh, did he? Oh, see, that's a bit weird. But I've heard, that the John Wedger, I've heard like pros and cons, but I don't actually. I've seen like a couple of things where he's talking. I mean, I'm quite good. I watch facial expressions and the words used and whatnot, body language, whatever you want to call it. But I'm self-taught. I'm not saying I'm an expert. Don't get me there. But that's why I was going to analyse the sentences and the way it was worded in that court letter, and then I found out it was AI, and I was like, do you know what? That's probably a good thing because the way that's written, it's all about Julia. So I was Alice in Wonderland, but yeah. So that Atwood, that Wedger actually trained Julia for the Atwood show. That's interesting. But why would John Wedger do that? I mean, he can't believe, like Atwood, that'd be nuts. From the beginning, her goal was either have the mechanics do a DNA test, but the bar is set higher. She actually wants a face-to-face. Are the mechanics able to be called by Julia? Do you mean in court? Because some McCanns, I think I've got a video somewhere, the McCanns will testify against Julia, but that's the last I heard. So whether anything's changed, but the last I heard, and I've done a video, and it actually says the McCanns will testify, because obviously I assume that just strengthened the case, and they probably had enough. They may not want to testify, but if they do, they know for a fact, like, she's not going to be found not guilty, is she? And I've looked, it did say like the biggest sentence, like a year and a fine, but it's in Crown Court, so it could be bigger than a year. I think someone said to me. I'm not too sure because I'm not 100%, but maybe blank faces or through the look, was it through the looking glass? Oh, I'm brain dead with names, but they might correct me in there, so I'm not too sure. I still don't understand what the big thing is about having a DNA test done, because obviously with the Polish DNA with a bit of Lithuanian and Romanian thing going on, that, because the thing is, right, that Dr. Thea Johansson, I know she's a fake doctor, psychic and private investigator, but Thea Johansson had the DNA test, and she said, obviously Polish with Romanian, Lithuanian, and that was to help, and did help, disprove that she was the Swiss girl, one of the Swiss girls, Livia Schlepp. So that was used to say, right, it can't be her because obviously she's Swiss. But for some reason, it can't be used to say she's not Maddie because it's not British stroke German. So I'm a bit confused. That's what confused me with the DNA. So Thea Johansson done the test. It was good enough to prove that she wasn't Livia Schlepp. I hope I'm saying that right. One of the twins. But for some reason, it's not good enough to say that she's not Maddie. I'm confused with that. But you have to let me know in the comments what you think on that. That confused me. Every show, Shaun's staff talks to the guest, or Shaun does. It is sort of scripted as to what will be covered. Yeah, what pre-planned, do you think? Yeah. That's a bit... Yes, I got it right. Yeah, I thought it was... Oh, proper geezer. I ain't seen you in ages, geez. Hope work's going well and all that, mate. I'm glad. It's good that you're not here, because obviously it means you've been working and you're actually, like, you're on your feet doing your do. So happy days. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, mate. With your little moderator span alert. Back in the alien days. Hope they sue her for board and yeah. Yeah. Damn right. Yeah. Sue. That's what I put on the Temu advert. Like, I'd sue, because I bloody would. I would. Do you know what I mean? If your daughter's whatever, and then they using that in an advert. RS. I left Atwood channel. It got all too much for me, pushing her lies. See. I mean, I suppose on the whole, I mean, the reason he's pushing that is he must have gained more than he lost, which is really worrying about people's mindset. Stealing people's sightings and using it, just crazy. Who does that? Shaun Atwood. I mean, convicted. He was facing 200 years in Arizona for smuggling, and then done 6 years or something. I mean, if you're willing to do that to make money, what wouldn't you do? Do you know what I mean? Hello, Mia. You're in there. I haven't missed any of your... Just joined. Yes, because we're doing 8 p.m.s. I was doing 7 p.m.s. I thought, no, I need to do 8 p.m.s because, like, I need to get sorted, as do we all. So yes. Here we go. This clarifies the situation. Through the Looking Glass. That's the channel you want to follow, and the YouTube. Sorry, the Facebook, the real Julie Wandelt. I keep saying it because you got to promote these geezers. Geezers? I keep saying geese. My wife and my granddaughter's like, Pops, I'm not geese. I know you girls. I keep saying geese when I do a silly voice, but grandkids for you. John Wedger introduced Julia to Shaun. Because he likes to promote fake SRA stories for his own agenda. So you're not a fan of John Wedger either. See, that's what I'm saying, because I didn't know which way to take him. I'm a bit, I've heard some good, heard some bad. I was a bit So, yeah, they do have a passport, and in it, it will say born 20th of the 8th, 2001. And that's a legal document, by the way, your passport. You can't fake that. Oh, no, they changed it. They changed all my details and made me older, but they wouldn't. They wouldn't do that, would they? I was adopted. I've got the same year. I had 2 middle names. They dropped one. My surname obviously changed, but your birthday stays exactly the same. So there you go. Speaking from experience, geese and girls. On that show, I remember the live chat. We were geeing up to be the pest to the McCanns. I don't think anyone actually thought she'd go there. Oh, that's right, yeah, because you were on the... yeah, I think Julia Wandelt is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Mentally and with her actions. I don't mean like, you know, go out killing people or anything. But oh, hello, Fred. I saw you the other day on Sonia Polton as well. I don't think I commented on that one. I don't comment as much as I used to because they're some nutters, mate. But you know, you ain't the first. I'm never first. You just watch your premiere. What the Temu advert? That was weird. That's weirdy woony. Wedger is a good guy. He's legit. Yeah. Yep. I'll probably go with that. I've had a couple of people say that, like, more than not. But I mean, the only worrying thing with me was just some of the stuff he was saying in the interview, and I was a bit like, is that for likes and that? But then that might be the truth because that's the life he's had. So, you know, who am I to say? But yeah, okay, I'll go with it. He's a good guy, unless I hear otherwise. I'll say that. But yeah. Oh, you got a premiere, Blank Faces Live TV. You got a premiere and you forgot. I always try and make sure I'm online when I do a premiere. The Temu advert one I just posted earlier because I knew I was around and I could just keep an eye on messages and that, or comments and everything. So get your comments going. Don't forget to like and subscribe, my friends. But yeah, I'm always trying to make sure my premiere is like, if I do a premiere, it's 2 p.m. or 7 p.m. if I do a premiere, but normally 7 p.m. to be fair, because I can sit there on my phone and make sure if there's any comments, I'm there to be polite and answer. So yes, it's the way I roll. It's the way the wizard rolls. I never watched him much, but that was too low and disgusting for my taste. I'd take it talking about Atwood. Giggles! Mia, Wedger has always been on with Luke from, I can't remember the channel name. No, I've seen it. Is it English? I think John Wend. Is it James English or English? But yeah, Atwood's always with that Ron Swanson, a strange character. She's managing to reopen from prison because idiot channels share her phone calls from prison. Yeah, I know. Did you actually see it? I actually done a video review and that had like over 2,100 views or something at the moment. That was crazy. I had to review it. Who phones from prison and talks about the case you're in? I mean, I don't get it. I mean, what? It's nuts. Come on, geese. Yeah. So yeah, I actually done a video and reviewed it because I was that blown away by it. I was like, wow. And I reckon Atwood or whatever he's paid for it, arranged it, whatever, probably. So if we're worrying about all the artwork, I've done that. That's me, by the way. That's my self-portrait. Just so you know. Because I was thinking, you might see, I've got the Wizard's World as a Facebook, as a YouTube channel. I think it's got 8 subscribers. So I said, if I get to 100, I'll actually, on that channel, I'll actually do like my landscapes and that and show people how they can do nice, simple ones. Because we can all paint, do some happy little accidents, in the words of Bob Ross. And I do poetry. Oh, I know. But if you like poems and landscape paintings, then go and like. And I said, the Wizard's World, link's probably down below. But if I get up to 100 subscribers, then I will start the channel. But at the moment, I'm doing this channel, we're not geese. So I thought if I get 100, and then I can do landscapes. I do paint like a lot. She actually didn't want to see them like that. Think Wizard, she used Shaun Atwood to bolster her confidence, go into fantasy world. Yeah. World where community, they are supportive. Yeah. Something. Julia Wandelt threatened to sue me. Did you know that? She actually threatened to sue me. I was going around, I'm going to say it again now out of principle. I was saying, Julia Wandelt is a fraud, a liar, and a con. Oh, said it again. And she's going to sue you. I said, well, you got to prove you're not a fraud, you're not a liar, and you're not a con. And you can't, because you're a fraud, you're a liar, or a con. And that was a comment on the Shaun Atwood show. And then I emailed her and that said, come on, let's have an interview, because obviously I'm against and you're for. She went, oh no, I'm not going on your channel because you hate me. I said, no, I don't hate you because I don't know you. I don't like what you're doing. I don't like what you're saying. And we disagree. So come onto my channel and let's discuss. But he said, no, I don't go on channels with people that disagree. Terrible. So yeah, she threatened to sue me and nothing ever happened. Yes, that's what I mean. Wedger was sacked from the Met because he'd done something and then went here, went there, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it sounded a bit funny, but apparently he's a good geezer. So you know, he might be a good geezer. Happy days. Yes, Wedge was all different parts of police. He was Scotland. He was involved with kids also. I think he is a good guy. Is he retired and doing shows now? Yeah, I think he is. I think, yeah, like I think Fred said, he probably got sacked from the Met or whatever. But well, I mean, it's not an easy career working the law with kids and that. It's, break the ice. Break the ice, it's called. Yeah, I was going to do a video about him actually. He had Julia on, didn't he? And his most popular video was her because he agrees with her. So what's that all about, innit? But yeah, break the ice. And Shaun Atwood and Ron Swanson with Project Ryukyu or some weird. Yes. No, he doesn't. I just do that because I don't know what they were for. Is that I've said something wrong? Say no, he doesn't. Blank faces. Are you collecting me? John did it because it's grifter training. Grifter training. Yes. Grifter training. Would you like to be a grifter? A grifter from John Wedger, Shaun Atwood. Introducing Julia the Grifter Wandelt. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I know. I'm nuts. Which tells how people got stitched up in the police cases. How do you put someone in the spotlight? Would you knew Shaun would do it for the... That's what it all boils down to at the end of the day, isn't it? Like they want their like hundreds of thousands of views and this and that and get their ad revenue and like advertising their VPN stuff and everything. It's all about this, isn't it? But yes, in court. Thank you for replying to the question. Much appreciated. In court. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Through the looking glass. I can explain John Wedger. Was he the Wedgie King? The Wedger. He believes in SRA and supported the guy who got arrested for attempting to kidnap a kid from Hempstead Heath due to the SRA hoax. Oh. I'm trying to rack my brain to what SRA is. Didn't want to come across as stupid, but I've gone brain dead. I was thinking like Shaun saying Atwood. But SRA hoax. What's SRA, geese? I've gone a bit dopey. No wonder he does not work for police now. He outed so much corruption. See, yeah, that's what I was thinking. He was more on the side of getting it out. Her DNA is already in the system. Yeah, exactly. So even when you do one of those 23andMe, I think, things, that automatically does whatever, doesn't it? So, I mean, if you come up as like missing or something like that, it would have flagged the system, surely. But even the police, if they took a DNA, it'd come up, wouldn't it? So, yeah. Hampstead Heath even. Hampstead Heath odds. They would know already if she was Maddie. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Exactly that. So they would have known already, regardless of anything that Julia says or does. But then that probably what surely wouldn't the McCanns have been told, like, you know, the police have got this and that. Julia Wandelt's mother, Dorota, I don't know how you say her name. Dorota, sounds nice, doesn't it? She gave everything to the police, birth certificate, photos and everything. And the Polish police were satisfied that like that was her daughter. So they gave everything there as well. So, I don't know. But even Fiat's a grifter, and she was like, "Nah, girl, you're lying." Yeah, I know. She's got a scary face. You should see her. She had her lips and these weird eyebrows and that. I was like, "Whoa, you're here for like, look at me as well." So yeah, and they did say Thea Johansson has the doctor bit there because she paid for that because she's psychic. You know, she's that psychic. Like everyone says they're psychic. Whoever says they're psychic. One, where is Madeleine McCann? And two, who was Jack the Ripper? And three, why do we have such things as unsolved crimes? Because they should be solved. We got psychics. Just saying. They know deep state people are guilty, but they still put them in the spotlight. We must see it, not just told. Yes, that's very true, Sakura. Kelly. L. Kelly. Sounds like a rap name. L. Kelly. Boom, boom, boom. She keeps pushing for the McCanns to do DNA because she knows they won't. It's a way of keeping the scam going. That's it. Bang on. Yes. Boom. Correct. Because she knows. It's like when your mates hold you back and you're like, "Let me go, I want to knock you, man." And then they're holding you back and you're like, "No, I'm really going to do it." And if they let go, you'll go, "Oh, mate, you let go. I don't want to." Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? Holding her back and like, yeah, spot on. Spot on. Julia knows she never get the DNA account, so she can go on with the scam on that basis. Oh, look. Kelly and Through the Looking Glass. Look at that. You literally posted at probably the same time, the same thing, because you both agree, and I do too. How cool's that? That's why we all get along, because we know what we're talking about. So yeah, I can see Julia screaming, "You killed Maddie," when it's not going her way and to turn aggressive. I've seen that sign, Julia. She'd go for you if you didn't agree. Yeah, that's why she's trying to threaten me, like sue me and that, and I'm like, you can't prove nothing, so it's just ridiculous. It was only DNA to say what ethnic heritage was. Yeah. And I believe that was enough, wasn't it? Polish, Lithuanian, Romanian. It's not English, German. So jobbed. But yeah, it's not, we're not talking like full on proper DNA. Yeah, you're right. Because I did originally, but then it came out, I think ages ago or something, or whenever. It was like 23andMe, like one of those ancestry things, isn't it? But yeah. So you're right. It wasn't a full on proper DNA test. I agree. We should get sued too for giving our platforms. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I've said in a few videos, like YouTube. I mean, they ban people for this, that, and everything else, and then you got him saying and egging her on, platforming blooming Julia Wandelt, and like nothing's done. Makes no sense. But yeah, something should happen, or he should be told to remove all the videos because about 14 of them, 15 of them. The prosecutor are going to play. It's that's maybe on this OJ, not the OJ, come with direct fact to her that she's not Maddie or Joe's daughter, or that she's been SA'd. I think there is evidence that it's her, possibly someone in her family, like a grandfather, actually spent time locked up for doing SA with Julia. And I actually had someone comment, one of Julia's fans comment on my video saying, "Oh, if your kids haven't been through what she's been through, then you should shut up." I was like, "What are you on about? Who says that?" But I shut her up because I said like I was groomed and whatever as a kid, so I don't really want to talk about that. But do you know what I mean? We've all got blooming history and that, but I don't go around telling everyone that I'm bloody Elvis Presley, do I? But I just don't get it. I don't know. Yeah, they start going all like stupid. Like some of our fans or some of the comments, they get all personal. I can't talk properly and this and that, and I've got reasons for everything, but I'm not sitting here letting all my personal stuff out. Do you know what I mean? It's not that sort of. I'm sure people don't care either. Do you know what I mean? We've all got issues. I mean, I don't mind like saying like, yeah, mental health, like depression, bipolar, anxiety. I don't mind saying that. Like it's it's been a tough one, geez. I died for just over 3 minutes. Keep saying that every 5 minutes and all done. Milking it, mate. Get myself a cow. I'm milking it. But you know, we've all got past, we've all got whatever, and then people get all personal and they're saying like, apparently, I should get done for harassment because of a video. I'm like, you don't know what harassment is, mate. Julie getting done. 194-year discount. Is that what I get for being a wizard? I am 376. She's very aggressive when she doesn't get away. Yeah, and that's why she had medication. And I had all the meds, and I read them all out in a previous video. I went through every single one, and in that Atwood video, a nurse, he puts a note up like this, nurse saying, you never give those drugs to a child. Well, I wrote down every single drug she mentioned and showed on screen. They were fine. They were fine. And they are given to kids like schizophrenia, mental health, blah, blah, all that. It was all there. So what can I say? So that's how big the lies go. But I was a bit worried because I saw that at the bottom of proper geezer cow, more like a effing dairy. Yeah. I know. Do you know, I think I'm that bloody happy that not that I was dead for like over 3 minutes. The fact that I didn't stay dead, the fact that I'm alive. I think that's why it just keeps coming out. And like, I did die for 3 minutes. It's like I'm really like really bragging. I'm well happy to be alive. So yeah, I get a dairy. Funny as. Not too shabby. What, you're talking about my looks? Is there a law on YouTube that you'd be sued by courts for doing a show? 3/4 of YouTube would be shut down now. Yeah. If it's blatantly false, yes, like Shaun Atwood's show, like he's blatantly platforming a loony, a Fruit Loop. So yeah, see those, like it's either they should be threatened to be banned or remove all the offending material, all the videos. And he's got about 15 videos. Like the money he's made. I mean, you could say, right, you pay it back because you shouldn't have made that. But without going too deep, you just turn around and say, right, you've got 15 videos there. You're platforming her. She's talking absolute rubbish, which the court will explain. And that's it. So it needs to go because it is rubbish. But I think pride's going to get in the way of a lot of these people. Like, no, Julia is. Though it's been proven in court that she's lying. And they'll be like, no, my pride, mate. Not letting it drop. No, the court lied. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we're ever going to bloomin' win on that one because of their pride. She cannot leave UK. Where could she run to? Yeah, well, yeah, she ain't going nowhere, is she? Like I say, I think Blank Faces said earlier, like, yeah, she could just go to Poland and not come back. But then that'd do the McCanns a favour, wouldn't it? Yeah. In the end, we'll have it that age has immediate mental health care if they go Charles Wizard, Rampton or Broadmoor. Yeah. She could, like, rather than being locked up in actual prison, like you say, it could actually end up being more of a mental institute to help her. Because her mum said she had it all lined up for her, all the meds, everything. It was all lined up, and she refused to take the meds, and she refused to go and get the counselling. So, but I mean, I can't really say too much myself. I've been told like counselling, this and that, and it's up here, mate. I'll just sort it out, innit? Thea posted her passport in February. Oh, did she? Did she now? Definitely will be following everyone else. I hadn't paid attention for years and then come across this rabbit hole. It's definitely interesting. Yes, mate. Through the Looking Glass and Blank Faces UK. No, Blank Faces Live. I think it did say Blank Faces UK at one point. Playing with me, changing their name, sneaky. But yeah, all good channels, all Facebook pages. Facebook, nope. But hopefully that's not something I said and you're like, nope, I'm wrong. If I am wrong, let me know. It's scary. I feel she would attack the McCanns physically. She needs that chemical kosh or something. Yeah, yeah, she probably would attack. from going how she. I was trying to find because I put it in a message somewhere, a comment. It was my bad. I just couldn't find it. But I swear I read somewhere that like she attacks her mum and that, and hence why they had to get her help. But when I went to find it, because someone said, "Oh yeah, where was that?" I was like, "Oh, I'll go and have a look." And I was googling. I couldn't find it, so I did look a bit of a plum. But I was sure she used to get really angry and sort of start hitting out at her mum. But I might be wrong on that because I swear I read it and then I can't find it. So, but yeah, I think someone like her, yeah, she's got that in her, I think, because it doesn't go away. Because they say that she's always like wanted to be famous and this and that, do her modelling. When it went wrong, she got angry. School people said she used to get angry, she'd lose. Do you know what I mean? So the Temu advert, yeah, you want to watch that vid? I was just doing my searches today and that, and it comes up. I think I'm on Microsoft because I've got a nice new laptop, and I was like, "Wee, look at that!" And it said like Temu Madeleine McCann blowout sale. I was like, "What?" So I screenshotted it. I thought that was just weird, but it happened 2 more times. 2 more times. 2 more Temu adverts using her name in it because obviously. Which is a bit weird because I was searching like Julia Wandelt. I'm not searching specifically Madeleine McCann. I'm searching Julia Wandelt, like certain words after that to try and find certain bits and bobs. But it come up with that, and I was like, "That's so weird." I told my missus, she's like, "Wee." So what you can do with that? I was like, I said, to be honest, so if that was me, I'd sue. So I'd probably do a video. So I did. But yeah, but I think it's some sort of algorithm that does it. It's just put those words in. It's just disgusting that Temu have done some sort of algorithm that would then take Madeleine McCann and put it in an advert saying a blooming blowout sale or something. Just checked. Julius Park says officially 2001. I've been looking. Where do you get the passport? Business Australia. Do not go anywhere. Get back and tell me, where did you see the picture of a passport? Because I was looking. Maybe I got something wrong and I didn't look hard enough. But I was looking for blooming ages. You say, I just checked. So you looked at the passport. I want the passport. I want to see the passport because that's official. See, if it's 2001, it's not 2003. Because I don't know if you know, but I do share the same day as Madeleine McCann for my birthday, the 12th of May. But I was 76, obviously, not 2003. So that's official. It's 2 years too old. Like the other people she claimed, the girls she claimed to be Inga Jerrick, Acacia Bishop, Livia Shep. Like, was it Inga? She's like 4 years too old, and one of them she's 5 years older. Yeah, I know. It's because I talk so much rubbish, innit? I've got verbal diarrhea. The wife tells me I've got verbal diarrhea. I'm trying to speed up. I need to speed up. I've been told. Sorry, Fred. Sorry, Fred Geese. Well, you know what? If you definitely want me to see it, do a super chat. Come on, Geese. You can't cash in on it. Come on. Not charity, mate. Not charity. The UKG Andrew. What's all that? Oh, yeah. Mate, that I always laugh. That kid, 76% of kids won't have a number 2 at school. I was like, oh, that blew my brain. I was like, wow, really? Anyway, but that's so cool on the skateboard. Like, dunk. None of us knew either way about Wedger. Look at the world of actors. Look at Elon Musk. Everyone likes him, but in reality, it is a 2.0. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more going on than what we know. Do you know what I mean? We didn't get to see what we're allowed to see. You seen the book someone wrote about Julia? What? Someone wrote a book about Julia. Does that actually exist, or is it just a lie? Because that would be about Julia. Just one big juicy lie. No, I've not seen that book. Get the link. That's it. Luke, break the ice. That's it. Yeah, that's the one, geez. Wouldn't they stop her doing that? What's that? Doing the lies. Atwood has a staff. He just shows up. Don't surprise me. It's proof why that she's speaking up about the case. She should be careful for her own sake if she wants to get out sooner than later. That's what I mean. I don't get, like, maybe Shaun Atwood paid whatever and then said, but I think in a bit of it he's like, oh, careful, whatever. But so he's fully aware. He's compos mentis. But Julia Wandelt ain't got a clue. I think it's supposed to be Wendell, not Wandelt. But I like Wandelt because, you know, it's different, isn't it? Plus, if it's wrong, I'm going to carry on being deliberately wrong because she bugs me. It's fair, isn't it? We'll let her incriminate herself. That's exactly it. That's what my neck. That's what Shaun Atwood said. Be careful not to incriminate yourself. But then she's got all the stuff up there, and she was talking about when she went round to see the McCanns anyway. So I think she's done that. So she's not letting us from her prison call. She's more defiant. She will talk one of them McCanns, you know. I'm going to pretend I knew what that was. We'll talk check one. But at least the McCanns can actually, like, you know, chill out, like more like, especially Emily and Shaun, because they don't have to worry with her stalking them on social media, because they're at the age now, aren't they? 2021. They'll be chilling out. Someone's putting Julia on YT. Doubt she can do it from jail. It's blooming Shaun Atwood. He's covering the costs, I expect, and paying for the phone call and all that. She'd do something like that. I'd imagine she would. She's incriminating herself all the time, and her fans say that we are defaming her. Honestly, does that fine on her own? Yes, exactly that. And through the looking glass says, agreed, Maya. Yeah. She's her own worst enemy, but she ain't got a clue. That's it. She's so desperate. She does this, that, and everything else, and then that's the end of it, isn't it? It's like, you know, she's put her foot in it, and so if you express regret, then maybe let her go. Time served. But at the rate she's going, she'll get 5 years. Yeah, that's what I was going to say about the court letter until I realised it was AI. It was all about her this, her that, me this, me that. None of it was about I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. It was none of like regret or nothing. It was just all about her. So terrible. So how much up front, Ella? No way. Not now. It is getting silly talk. You would almost think it's part of a movie. Yeah, you can't make half the stuff out. I don't know what planet she's on. I don't get it. Sack for what? He exposed the damn cops. That was probably the problem. Why put the man down unless you know? More people like Shaun to go after. Yeah, well, you know, Shaun Atwood's got issues, but I mean, like I say, even in this, we've had a couple confirmed John Wedger was a good guy, so happy days. Loads of people have been threatened. What they couldn't delete, folks did speak out. Good. Grifter of a missing girl. Wizard don't get any worse than that, man. Low, very, very low. What's low, geese? Me. Was that me? Got me frozen more. Was that me getting low? I mean, I don't do anything about whatever. I'm just exposing Julia. I am not grifted in any shape or form. When I was a kid, I had a black bike called a grifter. I'm not grifting. Life in jail. Girl, I felt that was on purpose to cause the case to fail. Possibly, I don't know, but just had a feeling it's all been a setup, the whole storyline, what's happening, in my opinion. But why? Yeah, it's definitely a setup from Shaun Atwood's side, isn't it? That's why he's paying for the call and that. I mean, how long was she on the phone for? I mean, I'd done a review on the phone call. It went for about half an hour, but then that was it. But then it did carry on. So, I mean, yeah, you're probably, you know, more right than wrong on that one. But yeah, to me, it's all coming from Shaun Atwood. He must be paying for it, because I can't see Julia paying for anything, can you? And Shaun Atwood, or Julia be saying to Shaun, well, if you want me, pay for this, do that. think Wedger admits he was sacked publicly. That's what I thought. Yeah. Right there, Fred. Right said, Fred. Sorry, geese. Somebody has to take account for willingly allowing a mentally ill woman on social media platform with a false story backed with no real evidence. Exactly that. I mean, how did it get to here, people? How did it get to here? No, I know you are. Oh, that's right, geese. Yeah, it might be me, the desolate one. The way I was reading it, sorry, I was just like, hang on, what? So yeah, it might be me, geese. Hands up, my bad. So yeah, it's all good. We're good, geese. But yeah, maybe you're saying for me not to go that way because that's bad. That's probably what you meant, geese. Not like I was or I'm going that way. That's right, then, geese. But yeah, I don't get it. Wedger was threatened by his bosses because he uncovered what they are doing with the children's homes, and he found that the PDFs were using canals to get around the law. Wow. So yeah, definitely a good guy then, because yeah, he has got something to do with investigating children in the past, hasn't it? The children's homes, yeah. So, when I was bambino, I was I think it's all my adoption and that went through the National Children's Home, which I don't think NCH. I don't think that exists anymore. But yeah, good for John Wedger then. Like, you know what I mean? But to lose your job for being good at it, I mean, that's terrible. But that's it. They want to hide everything. Saxon does not mean he's dirty. That's very true, indeed. I've just read from Proper Geezer, so that proves the point, doesn't it? So you're right there, Sakura. Yeah, he's not dirty. Cops, government in the UK was awful. Don't talk about the government. Or bloody government is blooming. Wedger is taking a chance when you think about it. Always some bad people around. Yeah, I mean, he's opened up to exposure only by being on podcasts and interviews and that, and people see it and go, right, well, unalive him. Do you know what I mean? So he's got to be careful. Satanic ritual abuse. Yeah, that surprised me. No, not Hampstead Heath. The ritual. Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean, Mia. Yeah. Her story fell apart after about 3 live special. I admit right here. At first, I was taken by it. The grift is strong in that one, wizard. Yeah, at least you're like, I was gonna say, man enough. Oh, excuse me, you're a man. Don't want to go down the trans route, but yeah, at least you're honest enough to say, hang on a minute. Do you know what I mean? Because maybe that's the plan with the Shaun Atwood, isn't it? And getting all people watching him and platforming her to get people on her side, and could have got you to sort of switch and thought, actually, blimey, maybe that was it. But at least, you know, you're willing to admit you were first taken in by it. That's fair dues. I mean, Christ, you've got nothing else to go on. You just go with the flow on that, watching it, doing your thing, and then all of a sudden, boosh, something pops up and you're like, hang on a minute. So yeah, fair play to you. So, but yeah, the grift is strong. The grift is strong, my friend. You're right there. So yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, I hope I don't ever see the person that whatever regards me. I'm not going to be responsible for my actions, shall I say. I always had a fear, right? Because I was a doorman for a few years, and I always had a fear that because I like not just Portsmouth, I've done surrounding areas or different pubs and that, done security like at Wembley Arena and Stadium and blah blah blah. But anyway, always had this fear, like he would turn up at one of the pubs, because if I was working in the area where he lives, I was like, what if he turns up like and walks into the pub and I'm stood on the door? I mean, I'll lever the bloke. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, you ain't coming in my pub, mate. I'm still on the door, willing to take a punch for anyone to ensure they have a nice, good, safe drinking environment. But I can't do that for him. I wouldn't protect him. I'll be the one doing it, mate. So that was always my fear. Anything like, yeah, I thought, oh yeah, imagine that. Yeah, it freaked me out sometimes when I was working there. Like, if he turns out, it's going to be awful. But lucky he never. So it was all good. Fred, yes, Wedger was on the good side. Yep, excellent. People are so fast to say he's a grifter, blah blah. 23 of me, as if that could be shown in court. You need cops to do it. Yeah, the proper one. Yeah, that's what I mean. But But it was good enough to say she wasn't Libya Schlepp, but it's not good enough to say that she's not Maddie. I don't get that. But yeah, you're right. So John Wedger's a good guy. But I don't know how I can even get hold of someone like John Wedger to have an interview, because he was a good guy and for what he does, especially like protecting kids and whatnot and all that. See, they're the sort of people who, I mean, I'm all about exposing what's wrong. So to get someone like John Wedger would be good, but maybe I've said too much bad about Shaun Atwood, so he wouldn't. But yeah, that. Look into the Hampstead hoax. I shall investigate. Secura. I've listened to a lot of Wedger. Yeah, I have seen about. Well, I'm not saying a lot. The next one's funny. Maybe 3 or 4. So not a great deal about John Wedger, but yeah. But I'm willing. You all said once I saw, I thought he seemed all right to me. I was going to say Dorota, and that's her name, isn't it? You put up Dorito. Looking a bit crisp. That cost you a packet. Yeah, my bad. Yes. I mean, it took me a while. I was reading it and I was like, why does that keep coming up? I thought, oh, yeah, because I said, like, yeah, I'm with you now. I'm with you now, geez. Yeah, make up your own mind. That's it. That's like anything, mate. I mean, I've never stopped anyone from believing anything. I mean, if you ask me something, I will say, this is the truth as far as I know. Unless anyone says otherwise. Do you know what I mean? And they've got evidence. But always make up your own mind, mate. Yeah, 3 fingers. Freddie, 5 I say Wedger is dirty. Grifters say it's over and over. You will see the people in the chat repeat that. Very sad. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'm more inclined. I did think he's probably a good geezer, but. Oh, what's going on? Well, that took a while. Wizard, it's insane how Shaun channel. It's everything the devil that does worry me. Yeah. Worries me too, mate. Exactly. Yeah. Secure. Why is he supporting Julia and Atwood? Yeah, why is he geese? It's damn near impossible to forge birth registration in Poland from 2000 onwards. Julia's birth was registered within weeks of her birth. Yes, 20th of the August 2001. Yes, confirmed. Yes. I thought I remembered that right. But yeah, exactly. So being on a passport, it's gonna. Do you know what I mean? As far as I know, as well, especially in my case, for adoption, they don't change your date of birth. Everything stays. The only thing they need to do is change your surname to make it as if you're originally from the said fam. So, but I mean, I had the what do you call it? Adoptive parents that said things like, "Your real parents didn't want you, and I don't want you either." Oh, thanks for that. No wonder why my brain's blown. Do you know what I mean? So, whatever Julia Wandelt wants to say, I could probably do that with a cherry on top. But I'm not saying all this and that. Like I say, we've all got a past. We've all got a past. Of course we have. And I hope not too many of you out there listening actually are the same, like we do with mental health, depression, bipolar, anxiety. That's what I can talk about because I know about. The other sides or whatever, probably not, because I don't want to talk about stuff I don't know about or haven't researched, but make myself look a plum. But I can talk about personal experience for certain things. But yeah, when you're growing up somewhere where you're not wanted and they went through the point of adopting you, but then when they have their own kids, they're like, uh-oh, with me and my sister, and they end up having their own son and daughter. They're like, oh, well, we knew we were going to end up having our own kids. We wouldn't have had you two. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. And my sister is no longer here because, yeah, but I thought that would have been me. But yeah, dark days. She was just into it maybe a little bit more than me. But I mean, I was lucky. I got married, like kids, and my wife already had 4 kids, and then we had another one because we're nuts. But I had more of a foundation, should I say, that got me through it. And I mean, I spoke to certain things about it with my missus, but other stuff not so much because, anyway, getting lost there. So it froze me because cuts quite deep, doesn't it, geese? Some stuff in life, but yeah. Don't blame my sister. I blame the life she had for what she done, to be fair. So anyway, what was I on about? Also in Satanic Panic during the 80s, said no evidence to it. I call BS to that. Yeah. Wizard, remember the Notorious Faces of Death? There was a 20-minute edit of just that. Cut out. Faces of Death, that rings a bell. That does ring a bell. I'm not saying definite though. But Mia, do you know anything about the new world we are approaching? You put people into a spotlight, then people dig and find out they were into kids, then boom, they are Gitmo. Wedger could be doing it. Who knows? I feel for Sheena and her mum. They've been so fooled. I tried to warn 2 years ago. That got me blocked. Got you blocked? Blimey. Yeah, because Sheena, that's the one from the other Facebook page, is it not? Because I've seen some posts, I think, on Through the Looking Glass on the real Wandelt Facebook page. I think I've seen stuff and it said Sheena at the top. Is that the right one? But yeah, they got well and truly taken in. That's what I don't get with these things. You say something and they block you. It's just like, no, you're not allowed to have a different side of the story. Like, why not? I don't get it. I grew up by the Presidio, the clubs in San Francisco, and definitely satanic and into human trafficking. Oh my God, mate, really? Blimey heck. Blimey heck. Life is crazy. Yes, our court documents proving Julia's grandmother's husband did SA her and was convicted. Only served 2 years, though, the creep. Is that all? Is that all? 2 years? But yeah, Julia's grandmother's husband. So not biological, but step. Right, okay. So I was right on that. But yeah, that's bloody awful. Do you know what I mean? I mean, see that with what I've gone through, I could sit and talk with Julia about that. Do you know what I mean? I would never say no because I feel like I could help people, but as hard as it is. Christ, is that where it was? Oh, it's been ages. I need to speed up. I did get told by Fred. Did I, Fred? I hope this hasn't been SA, but all of this, it's hard to believe in that story. I see how she was promoted. She was promoted. What say? Yeah, she was. Yeah, just had that confirmed. I think if you Google it, it does even say, and it says about the court or something or whatever the hearing or something. But what's it called? Through the Looking Glass just said up there. So if you scroll up, you'll see it. 1,000 kids were rescued from underground trafficking, and they do not do what Julia does. Julia has a problem, and this last one was a cash cow for Shaun. Exactly that. I used the exact phrase, cash cow. Wedger might be helping expose Julia for what she really is. Yeah, I hope he is. So I watched Fake Biden, or used to. They were not shut down. Now Biden, he's blooming pancreatic cancer or something. It's bloody awful. As you break copyright laws or you speak of things not ready to do to expose, then white hats will shut you video. White hats would wide control all media. Rothschild's gone. Julia's fans report my face daily for bullying and harassing Julia. No way. But it's a successful, it got over 800 followers, though, ain't you? Compared to my 9 on Facebook, people. But that's terrible. What? Because you speak the truth. That's when she blocks my page right at the beginning. It's only bullying harassment if you repeatedly contacting a person directly. Exactly. I mean, that's what I had on my video saying, look, this creator should be arrested for harassment or charged with harassment. I'm like, do you know what harassment is? I said, something like, shut up, sit down. Shut up, sit down, you melon. That's what I said. So that's terrible. So everyone go and follow the real Julie Wandelt on Facebook, because that's where you get the truth. And I've even had stuff from there that I've used in my video. So you got to promote. Through the Looking Glass, that's tragically sad. I wouldn't promote Julia. I'd get her help, but not feed her. That's exactly it, mate. She needs the help. She does not need anyone to feed her lies. That's basically it in a nutshell, mate. Yeah. Can't separate Julia from their hatred and distrust of the McCanns. No. That's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I meant, was it if Julia gets found guilty again? Oh. So am I getting all your blooming things wrong? Sorry, geese. Julia's no different than a robber. To heck with this and that. Others get put in jail for scams. So should Julia. phone scammers do also. Yeah, and so should Shaun. You're right. Yeah. TTLG. That it's even on us through the looking glass, isn't it? So yes, get in there, Wiz. I try to tell them it's two completely separate cases in two different countries. Yeah. And then you got to walk over to the wall, bang your head, isn't it? But I mean, blimey, the things that Julia Wandelt can come out with, it's. But then, like I say, the passport in itself that proves everything. But no, that's not enough. It's been changed. If your Facebook is not shut down by now, I doubt the white hats at Facebook will. No, because you can't go around closing down Facebook pages that speak the truth. The real Julie Wandelt posts things that are relevant and like normally have the pictures and that you can see it. The evidence is there. So, I mean, the real Julie Wandelt Facebook page does not make things up for clicks or views. It's facts. And if you genuinely believe, like most of us with an IQ above 20, that Julie Wandelt is a complete liar, when the real Julie Wandelt, and then read and have a look through, you can see it's all backed up. There's nothing about that Facebook page that's dodgy and it should never ever be banned because we need the truth. Hence why I keep harping on about it. Anyone who spreads the truth, I'll do my bit. Mia, I think it's easy to understand if you separate them. You can feel bad for Julia, but understand she's not to do with the McCanns. Yes. Yes. Exactly. I took a screenshot. Thea posted it. Of what? Not the passport. Julia made a decision over and over to be these people. I have not sympathy for her. People who support her are paid trolls. Yeah, they are. Paid trolls. That basically sums it up. Yeah. Not sure if I can share it. Not sure about the laws. What's that? If it's a passport, send it to me. My email address is thewizardswordsuk@gmail.com. Or you can message me on Facebook, The Wizard's Words. If that's what it is, because I want it. I want to see it. Oh, you got a photo of a passport. I said that. Is that how far behind? Am I trying to catch up here? I'm trying to catch up, geez. Terrible. And a Polish ID. Oh. See, if it's out and about, then we've got to be able to use it, surely. Who's Fred? Fred, he's in chat somewhere. He's probably done a rally. Both ID with his part. Oh, yeah. If you can, send it to me. Send it to me. Just ID. Yeah, because it's all... That's it, in Gajeric. Is that like 8 years? Yes. Because born in 2000, went missing in 2005. I think that one was. I think her support claims all her real documents are fake. And they have produced fake AI photo. Well, Kelly, that's sort of like clues in my name. Oh, where he is. There he is. Everyone does not like Elon Musk. He is one of the most hated people right now. Tesla market is down. Yes, it is. So I'd have sold it. Electric cars, climate rubbish. Did you know the UK is 1% or 1.3%, let's be exact, of the carbon monoxide poisoning on the planet, or carbon monoxide emissions? So if the whole of the UK disappeared, it make no difference because China, on average, goes up 2 to 5% every year. There you go then. She's probably going to heaven herself, Julia, after all this. The mental stress when she's free. In fact, would be interested to find out the fallout when Julia made claims before. Yeah, it's blooming ridiculous. 87 pages, 9.99. Blooming hell. I wrote a book, over 76,000 words. Wizard No Name. And the Book of Creation. You heard it here first. I ain't doing nothing with it. I don't know what to do with it. So there we go. I spent years comparing Real and 2.0. Just visited this channel. Ray! Her name is really Wandelt, is it? Because yeah, Faustina and this, that, and everything else. What do you mean 2.0? Sakura? Death Row, no, cannot be that Fred. Shaun, clickbait. Yeah, got that right. One that Julia's mother's maiden name before she married Julia's father. That's what I thought, yes. Piotr, adds up Piotr. Real and gone. We have a mask or someone playing with makeup. Trump I said here, central casting generals are real Trump family protection. Right, I'm trying to play catch up here because I've got told I was miles behind. I am miles behind. I've got some pretty interesting info. Julia's mum was her current husband, Julia's stepdad, in 2007. So Julia's whole "my parents kidnapped me" story is horse poo. Yeah, and apparently he's a good geezer, and the mum has her own chain of shops and that. I mean, they're doing really well, and they go, yeah, she really sort of I was going to look a gift horse in the mouth, but using the analogy horse poo there. No, I know you're not sorry. Yeah, that was 8. Oh my God, is that how far I'm behind? Shame that was a tightwad. Yeah, that's why he's got money. Wizard, we want to know who's grifting who. Yeah, grifting the highest order. Bloody is and all. Everyone knows that Wedger never appears alongside Atwood these days. It's always Ron that hosts Wedger. What's that about? Yeah, I know. I did see that the other day, but Wedger was made to leave. Get in line or get out. Yeah, he covered the social workers here, a prostitute's girl from the home. When he reported it, he was told to leave. Yeah, see, good guys finish last. I'll say to anyone, have to watch those early episodes. It was a roller coaster ride. The information came faster than Ron can talk. Yeah, played on Fact UK GB Public. See, like I said, I was going to sort of do lives and actually play the Shaun Atwood videos. I mean, there's about 12, 14 of them, but we'll go through like what Julia says and that, just for an hour at a time or something. But then I thought people would probably get bored listening to Julia Wandelt lies, but we could have, gone through it and that, and maybe I'll do a bit of my body language, facial analysis or something. If you like that sort of thing, I don't know. There was never any comparison with no. It wasn't. It come across a bit of a flash in the pan as if, oh yeah, you can check my DNA. It's a bit weird, that one. Be interested to know how much money Junior Shaun's channel made. That money you've recovered should go to charity. Yeah, it could. For people that really need it, this is a good interview of Wedger. Oh, there's the link, people. Good interview. Was that? Sorry, consider the source. They were wrong. A lot of people have had that. Consider the source. I always double check stuff before I say it. Luckily, people here actually told me and warned me about the actual court thing. But I was like, oh, but I was hoping like people would be in the chat going, oh, Julia is Maddie, but they never do. I actually offered $5,000 to prove it, and they never done it. But yeah, lucky I had a couple of people in here, Lorraine, Kelly, and co, saying, "Oh, that is AI generated." So I'm glad they found that out. So due diligence. I would have looked a plum there, wouldn't I? I would have been analysing it, all the things, thinking it's there. But it sort of does fit in with her mentality, which was weird. So AI must know her. It'd be a great money maker using them cans and Maddie. Julie dead to go there. Shaun and Ron like to appear. Yeah, to be honest, I did. I've actually done it like minimal, so it's about £1. Because I didn't want to sort of go making money, but heaven forbid. But I've got Julia is not Maddie t-shirts, all in, I think, including postage and taxes and everything. It's just under the t-shirt. Julia is not Maddie. I thought, how cool is that? Because I think it shows about £14 something, but that's literally it's £13 something that costs. But I didn't add anything onto it, and it's a different style t-shirt to the other ones because it was all cheaper. So I thought, I'm trying to make it value for people. But I've ordered mine, and it was like in English, I think it was $22, which is about £19, but that's all in postage, everything. And it just says Julia's not Maddie. And I thought, well, if I actually make money on this channel by October, I could go to the court case and wear it. Julia is not Maddie. Hooray! So, but yeah, it is what it is, I'm afraid. I mean, what don't kill you makes you stronger, maybe. I could tell you some story, more trouble than I was aware. You never forget. But I saw my mum, just couldn't. That's awful. Sorry to hear that, my old friend. Sorry to hear that. That's, yeah, it's not good. I contact Atwood to debunk Julie's claim on my. Yeah, I never got a reply. I've emailed Shaun Atwood and said about that, and no. Julia calls she her best friend. Yeah, probably. I saved that link. That is what. Yeah, see. You can go watch the John Wedger thing through that link. Yes, sorry to hear that too. Due to people, in my personal opinion, Yeah, they do take advantage. Damn right they do. There was nobody who was on live years ago. Yeah, so I've heard things about that as well, saying like he's got a double, like that Balenciaga or something. Hollywood names were gone. They caught them all. Is Sheena nice? I don't know her. I don't know her. I just know she's bucking up the wrong tree, to be honest. Frogging, guys. That looks like a cool name, Frogging. Oh, don't get me started about blooming Fred. We had that on the Sonia Bolton channel, didn't we? I think it was McCann's will ask for a judge to show clemency because of Julia being. I wouldn't. We've all got a past. I mean, we know right from wrong, so I wouldn't. I lean that way now. Never thought. Sure as heck, do not trust NASA. You're going to be a conspiracy theorist. I can see Short Channel being taken down. It's multiple channels of the same name to maximise clicks. Yeah, I know. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. It could be a thing of somebody using my channel name. Nobody wants to be sued, so it would be Shaun Atwood channel, but it's snippets with big thumbnails. Yeah, because he's got Shaun Atwood clips, is it? Do you notice now? I put there like the wizard, Julie Wandelt's nightmare. Definitely not secure. Do you believe it is flat the earth? No, he doesn't. There you go. Told you. I knew that was coming. How do you shoot a bullet if you're flying thousands of miles an hour, turning, spinning, trained flat plane, nothing but spinning around? That got me. Yeah. All you got to do is look at the when you have an eclipse, the actual reflection is round, isn't it? So you can see straight away. The Gar Sean's channel by so help promote unwell women. Yeah, for monetary gain, which led to a subsequent arrest. Has to be some count back on it. Yeah, there's got to be accountability. There has to be. Has to be. I'm not scientific, but I suspect scales a lot to do with it. Yeah. That's just part of the spoken out. They have had DNA for years. But yeah. The Earth is yes, thank you. You are right. It's taken me ages to get through these. Only switched off from Ron and Julia in one show. Yeah, it doesn't take long, does it? But I find Ron's voice quite annoying as well. He's trying to copy me in my hair, but he has it all down one side. He thinks he's going to be on some sort of front of a love novel or something. I think prompting and manipulation. There was this click, like, and start sending it for send £5. Oh my god, what's that? Damn. I feel like you until now. Trump's speech about okay, he said bullet went across flat plane. He points. That's how we learn. About commentary, I'd listen. I can't listen to her lies. Yeah, her voice gets on my nerves at times. Well, I'm going to be honest. No, but it's what I think Trump is. Yeah. They have more admin in chat than actual public. Saying if they're not supportive, they delete you, ban you. They kept the money train going. Yes, they do. Like I say, that's what grifters do. It's good to listen. So frustrating to listen to her, Shaun and Ron so much. Yeah, it is. We're talking of unprecedented grifting. I'll have a t-shirt with her face from Dr. Phil saying grifting makes me feel good. See, that's all I put is Julia is not Maddie because the copyright. I don't want to be done like why actually use her face. They're like, that's her face, it's copyright. You have to give her money. I'm like, only make £1 on it, mate. You know what I mean? She'd want 99p, wouldn't she? You think frogging is cool once you find out hat it is. Hat it is. Not with Ghostbusters in the background. Yeah. Yeah. If you're allowed to use someone's face, you have to let me know. But the wizardswords.com for merch. I should have worn my beanie. I'm wearing my hoodie. Look, the wizard's face. How cool's that? This is my hoodie. I love it. Anytime she does full news, she'll make a fortune. I get impression of a lot of... Oh, yeah, someone was saying before, like, she's doing all... whatever. I was like, how desperate are you? Really? How desperate are you for bloomin'... Oh, Lord help me. I reckon let's just ban it all off the internet now before they even let her anywhere near anything like that. Yes, Definitely round. First time I listened to Ron before Joe was even on the show, and I couldn't handle his voice. Yeah, see, that's what I found. It's really, ooh, I don't know. I feel a bit mean for it, but now after knowing more about the guy, not so much. Yeah, because apparently someone did tell me that Ron had a blowout online. I don't know where the video is, but I'll have to have a look for it. So true, so true. She sued me. Yes, she would as well, because it's all attention. It's like, oh, they're trying to make money out of my face, and I'm so famous. Welcome to, yeah, I caught up. Oh, mate, happy days. How long did that take for me to catch up, peeps? Right, in future, right, if you want me to e-sign out, super chat it. Yeah, 99p, mate. But yeah, I'm joking, by the way. But yeah, trying to catch up there is a blooming nightmare. The photos already exist. Oh my word, no way. Because I know she done OnlyFans, sung about music, modelling. Like, I'm not being like, don't like making it personal insults, but she's not got the figure or the looks or the face. Her voice is really irritating. There's nothing about Julie Wandelt that makes you think, oh, what a lovely person and that. And I mean, willing to do that, a boyfriend must be off his nut. If I was him, you'd now be ex-boyfriend. You'd be like, there's something wrong with you, love. What, are you that desperate? Actually, you've done it again. Frederuni, you done it again. I'll see what it's a it's a unicorning, a wizard on a unicorn. 2 secs, not the place to debate. I said what I believe, and pilots have said. Now back to Julia. Yeah, we're not talking about flat Earth. I did the video about that. I might delete it. I don't know. Pictures and video. Oh, really? Pictures and video. Oh my god. See, I wear glasses because I didn't want to like struggle seeing, but I'd literally take them off if I was going to go through that. Thank you, Fred. You're a star, legend. You are the first and second person ever to friend a super sticker, and it is a unicorn. I'm going to ride a unicorn. I'll have to see if my granddaughter, she had a little unicorn teddy. I mean, it could be our own little joke. I'll have to put it there, little unicorn teddy. But then she'd be like, you're not having my unicorn, and stop calling me geese, Pops. What she say? But I appreciate that, Fred. Thank you very much. But like I said, like once I get going and do whatever, I want hopefully to be able to then. It's a 4.5 hour train journey to Leicester from Portsmouth. But I want to raise funds. I could actually go there for the court. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Juliet is not Maddie on my t-shirt. I would put that in her face, innit? But yeah. When did Julia gain weight? Her pic from the past. She is not large. Were they photoshopped? I reckon it might be something to do with medication. Medication can make you put weight on. I don't know. Good God, Matthew Steeple's voice to news of hearing. I know. Julia picks up like, no, what are you doing? She was thinner a few of her teenage years and as a child. Yeah. And then, because like on one of her interviews, she's walking, she does look rather big. And I can probably say, like, you know, medication. Was she actually taking her meds at that point? So I was replying to Fred's question. No debate, my friend. Only an answer, but you're in charge. Back to Julia. RS, you're very funny. Flutter, please play 24 Hours Sun and our film for 24 hours. Exactly that. It's out there. It's on YouTube. Go and watch it. Julia does a lot of techie stuff. She's not stupid. Who do you think does this stuff for her, wizard? Yeah. She's probably, yeah, there's probably more going on upstairs on what she wants to come across. Do you know what I mean? Hard. Just look. Very welcome. Thanks, Fred. You're a star, mate. You're like the whiz fan. But I'll tell you what I will be doing in the future as well. Like when it comes to whiz merch, not yet. Don't get too excited. But once, you know, things are ticking over and I can actually like, I hate talking about money. It makes me feel really uncomfortable. It does. Because the whole reason I started this channel, I don't need money. I didn't need it. But then if I want to do stuff, then you've got to make money to do that. And I hate asking people for money. So I try not to. That's why I don't never normally say anything. But the wife said, I'll just throw in like in chat. Oh, yeah, if you want me to say that, say super chat or whatever. And, oh, mate, it's But I have got like membership. So at least for that, you get your name in green and you get all the little icons, emojis that I've loaded up and that. You get something. Do you know what I mean? That's only $1.99. You support the channel. But like I said, I don't want to do it to make money. The money that did come in, say, I'll use it to say go to Julia Wandelt's hearing, or I'd go to Crew and look at that. Have you seen that Maddie Religion of Peace and Light? It's a cult and it's in the UK. We've got a cult based around Islam. Whatever next. So I'll go and investigate things like that. I would. Misty morning, clouds in the sky. Misty morning. You're fine. I'm trying to get out of the talk about that. Yep, it's. I heard and dug away from YouTube. Yeah, right. We're not saying anything about that. Also, first, please send the result of Dan McKeegan's sunspot experiment. Yeah, proper geezer's on the ball. So take it out with proper geezer, he'll sort you out. 24 hours of sun in Svalbard as well for several months, and months that are completely dark. Oh, that's that film, isn't it? D should be E. So true. Those mental health medications will make you balloon up that way. Yes, because I found the one I was on made me blooming hungry and tired. So her appearance on Dr. Phil. Why wasn't she in makeup? Except they didn't attempt to make her look pretty. Well, some jobs are just too blooming hard, mate. Oh, you're so nasty. Looking to tip for super chats. YT take person tip takes. Now I've got Kofi. I don't know how it works now, but I've got KO. I think it's a little line in it. fi.com. I've got that, and someone said to me you can link it with your YouTube, but I don't know how to. But I have got a Kofi page, and I was sort of trying to get to use it, put posts on it or whatever, and it just blew my mind. But I have got kofi.com / the Wizard Words, or at the Wizard Words, whatever it is. But I need to try and work out how to do it, because you can actually do it, and then when people do it, it makes a noise on the screen, and it goes, and then you can read it out. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Geese. She had makeup on. Did she? Don't say a lot for the makeup, Geese. Still for the McCanns are the ones. Never see the tapas. Not tapas 7, isn't it? They are not allowed entry apparently to go on TV or anything. No, because that David Payne looks a bit dodgy to me. Probably easier European YouTube stuff. That is what I'm saying. Everyone has different opinions and knowledge. Yes, but if your opinions and knowledge are wrong, proper geezer, I'll put you in the right. Yesterday was on the anti-psychs, which affects weight. Yes, there's always some sort of, caught up again. Oh, I'll tell you what, you people know how to do the messages. That was a blooming nightmare trying to keep up with you geezers. So, we did your whole front garden. Fair play. Oh yeah, you go out to pull out one weed, and you see another, then you see another, and then you see another. Didn't want to waste my brown bin space. But it's actually we've actually got dark here now. So it's going dark here now, geez. Where the Portsmouth is dark. Where the UK. Now I've got people in Australia just getting up. So there you go. Answer that. Something for black faces. Look, is it still light out? No, it's dark. Oh yeah, I was right. Look at that. I read your mind. See, blank faces. Read your mind. Boo. So you don't have a working model of flat Earth then? No one does. No one does, because the Earth is not flat. Blimey, yet, geese. Come on, geese. But yeah. Oh my word. Look, you're going to end up going down that road, aren't you? There's no Secura. Stop it. We're not doing flat Earth. There is no. And if there is a map, that's all it is, a map. You do realise, like, when how many hundreds of years ago did they work out the Earth was round? Come on, geese. Blooming advert just popped up on my other laptop, so There we go. Skip the advert. You're supposed to watch the adverts. That's how you do me a favour, because it don't cost you nothing. You subscribe, you like the videos, you comment, and then I get to reply to them, and you watch the adverts. Just do it like that, innit? That's what you do. Just watch the adverts. I'm sure we get round to it. It's probably Thursday is fine. Yeah, Thursday is already up for Julia and whatnot and see whatever. But yeah, definitely. You'll have to or I can get, well, no, you get me on, was it like, I don't know, get me through Facebook messaging or something. Get me through Facebook. We can line it up. Thursday, 8 p.m. So yeah, if you want to come up, I'm not sure, you should be able to put stuff up on screen as well if you need it. If not, send it to me, because then I can put it up on screen for you. So yeah, we can do that. And then also I'll get your, for that, if it's Thursday, I'll put your YouTube channel in the description. So then while people are on there, be like, oh yeah, go there and subscribe too. So I assume your YouTube channel is active, because you're active on Facebook. But yeah, we can all do that. That's all bum cheeks. Bum cheeks. I'm not supposed to say that on live. My missus always says don't say it. I invented a saying when you're excited or something good, you say bum cheeks, because you clench your bum cheeks. And now I've just let it out. So how bad? Oh, we're going on about that, right? Okay, I'm not debating it. No, because you're going to lose, Sakura. Ooh, that would be fun. Yes, get up there, geese. Oh, blank faces, you're up for it. If you're around Thursday 8 p.m, I can have 2 people, I believe. I think I can have up to 4, but 3 would be cool, because we can all, boom, 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 boom. And then I'll tell people that they can ask questions, but they have to super chat it. But yeah, if you're up for it Thursday, what is it, the 22nd? It's already up as Julia whatever, but if you can confirm, then I can add your names to the actual thing, put guests at whatever, because it's active link in the descriptions, so people can find you or go straight to your website, and then I'll put your channels in the description as well. Because that way, you could be up here and I'll be like, yeah, the links to the channels in description, and that way they can find you nice and easy. We can build up your subscribers, and mine, of course, mine too. But you have to put up with me being a bit nutty, nuttier than a snicker. Do you remember when there were marathons? I'm going mountain climbing in Holland. Oh, what? Do you know, I can't even walk to the end of my road and back at the moment with my leg. I've got things. Since I've had that bloody heart attack, I've got an issue with my leg. Don't ask. But yeah, it made me jealous. I bet that's, well, Holland's lovely. Is it called Netherlands now? It's not Holland. Is that a new way to smoke weed, Fred? I used to smoke that. Do not smoke weed, I tell you. It's equivalent to having 5 cigarettes in one. My brain was telling me my mental health. But I don't drink, I don't smoke, don't do drugs, don't gamble. But yeah, I didn't think I could live without my weed at night because of depression and that. But I went 9 days in hospital after my heart attack, and I didn't have nothing. I didn't even. It's like when I come back, I'll tell you, I was brought back as someone else. I just don't have anything, not even in my brain, to contemplate I ever did smoke. Even though I smoked for like 20 odd years or longer, 28 years. But yeah, but I don't do none of that anymore. How weird's that? So don't do it. It's bad for you. Weakens your arteries to your heart. You end up with 4 stents like me. So stop. That's my advice for you. Not saying you have to, but consider it. I need a new keyboard. Do you, geese? I don't. Mine's attached to my laptop. Wizard silk purse from a sales ear. I can email. Yes, you can email me. The Wizard's Words UK@gmail.com. It is in the about page, and I think you've got to click the button for robot thing, and then it comes up anyway. But yeah, get me on the thingy, and blank faces. You want to email me as well, and send me all the links as well. Any links you want, whether it's your Facebook page, like Blank Faces. I know you're on X, so I don't know Through the Looking Glass if you any of that, but links you want in the description, I can put your name and then I'll put every single link you want. I don't mind if it's 2, 3, 4, but it's all good. But yeah, Blank Faces, you two. Ooh, what a gift stream. Yes, get them both on here. Get up here and talk, Julia. Nah. Well, not now, Thursday. But yeah, I believe I can have up to 4. I think I'll have to let me just check. I don't know if there's an actual thing on it, but I can have up to 6. I can have up to 6. Ooh. So yeah. So that's good. Yeah. So yes. Just make sure I sit here talking all rubbish and that. But yeah, that's good. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, happy days. So Blank Faces and Through the Looking Glass. Email me. Actually, I'll put the email address. I'm going to put the email address up. So you know it. I don't mind. There you go. Anyone can email me. You got any info that you think I should know? Trying to be funky. Just getting in on it, wasn't I? Is it? I thought it was an actual country called Netherlands. Kept changing it. Because I watch a lot of football, you know what I mean? I think I'll go Mark Twain. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with the experience. Proper geezer. That's why you're a mod, mate, because you're just funny as hell. But yeah. But what can you do? What can you do? But I'll tell you what I read the other day was Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven poem, descriptive narrative. 4 stents. Did you have any hint of... Well, there's a funny story there, geese. The doctor could not believe it. I had about 12 days where I was having heart attacks and I didn't know because it's all down the back of my arms. And I always thought, you know, it's the chest and this and that, but your jaw can go as well. But I had it all the back of my arms and I'm like that. And I was, one point I was leaning on the wall. I couldn't stand up. The pain I was going through me, my chest was being crushed. 12 days I went like that. And then something just said in the morning, like, I need to phone an ambulance. And I was lucky because I literally went into cardiac arrest. I was gone, mate. But yeah, so 12 days. But, you know, being so wizard, I didn't actually sort of twig because, like, I was 48. Literally, I turned 49 on Monday the 12th. But I was 48. I was like, oh, I can't be. But something was just telling me on that morning. It's really weird. And if you were here earlier, like, I had a weird moment. It was like I was sat there and that 12 days had passed, and I felt something really weird, like my sister was saying something, and I was like, it freaked me out. And I actually phoned. I said, I don't know if I should be phoning like ambulance, but I don't know what I think I might be having a heart attack and that. And they sent someone around. Took like 40 minutes. But literally, as soon as I got into the hospital and wheeled me in, boom, I was gone. So they're like, bing, and they put all the pads on me already. Ambulance going, whee! But did I have any hint of a blockage? Well, no, I've always been fine. I used to go down the gym 6 days a week, do this and that. It's all rubbish. You don't have to do none of that. Now my knees are shot. But yeah. Oh, you're on the genuine quitting. Good girl. That's what I like to hear. But thing is though, like this is the thing that people think, oh no, because I had one that's all ruined. It's not at all. If you normally have say 50 in a week, and then you have a week and you have say 20 in a whole week, that's 30 less in a week. That is winning. That's what I'm saying. But if you have like 10 a day and then you end up only having 6, he's dropped by 4, then do that. And then the next week, drop. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, keep meddling but getting it. Yeah, exactly. You emailed me already? Have you now? Let me open my emails. Oh, inbox. Oh, yeah. I keep getting emails from TikTok saying, like, open your shop. And I'm like, what are you on about? I hardly ever use it. Yep, I've got your email, but I'll quickly double check. So, yeah, got that. Oh, look, there it is. Email me. Nice one, mate. Just noticed you surpassed 5K. So, yes, I'm on 5170, something like that. Yeah, happened a while back. Cheers, mate. I was going to do a Brucey bonus show, but is that the Raven, Edgar Allan Poe, Nevermore? Yeah, I do write poetry. I was thinking I've written about 9 or 10. I could easily write till the cows come home, but if I wrote about 40 or 50, I could probably like do a book. But I'm not self-publishing. No, I want to be published. Like the book, The Wizard No Name, and the Book of Creation. I was just about to start writing the second book, The Wizard No Name, the Dragon's Blood. And then I thought, I'm not doing anything with the first one, so I'll stop writing the second one. What's the point? No one's ever going to see it or read it. My favourite version of the road is The Simpsons. The Simpsons. Is that what I'm on about? Blank Faces. Oh, I jumped off you really quick then. My favorite. Is it? I don't know what that one is. Is it a funny one? But Nevermore. Yeah, that's it. That's the one, mate. That's the one. Paramedic friend said, patient died for more than 6 minutes. They bring you back. They do not leave hospital. You are lucky. You got people with you, wizard. Yeah. 9 days I was in hospital because I had 2 stents had to be done there and then I waited a week. It's about the 7th day. Then I had the other 2 done. And then on the 9th day, they said you can go. I'll tell you, I've never, like when you got depression and this and that, I don't want to sort of that put people in certain moods, so be warned. But you know, when you have dark thoughts and this and that, blimey, that sorts your nut out, I tell you. Because I've always like struggled with that, and now I can like flip my brain really quick. And it's like, blimey, you're in hospital, heart attack, you were dead for over 3 minutes. Did you like that? No. Well, you don't want to die then, do you? So stop thinking like it, Muppet. I'm quite blunt with myself, but you know, it works. So yeah, but yeah, it was weird. There was a time, friend of around so many min you can start the heart. He said, but they generally do not leave hospital. Yeah, there's frame, a time frame. Yes, I thought like survival or something like 1 in 10 or something. But in certain circumstances and all that, and I was, yeah, it blows my mind. But that's like that's why I ended up starting this YouTube channel, because that's one thing I always thought I was going to do. Because before I worked in security as a doorman and that, I used to do sales, and I don't, because people like it. So yeah, and I was like, I never got to do it, and I never wrote my book. Wow, there we go. Now I've written my book and I've got my YouTube channel. That's why I started this in October, because I come out of hospital in July. Then you got August, September, October. But I did have a video up in September, but I deleted it because it was a Maddie McCann video and I was getting so much abuse. And where I'd just come out of hospital and that and everything and trying to enjoy life, the insults and everything, because I had a mask. Because the whole idea, I was going to be called the Masked Wizard, and I was going to wear like a mask, not like a blooming COVID mask, but people are like, oh, you're wearing a COVID mask, you know. Oh, he won't even show him his face. What's he hiding? Oh, I bet he's a serial killer. I murder my Weetabix in the morning, but that's about it, geese. But yeah, I've got so much crap. I ended up deleting that video, and that had over 2,000 views. But now I'm a bit like, I wish I never deleted that. But oh well. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how times work. Yeah. But it was crazy. But like I say, like it's weird, like how someone who's passed away, you suddenly get that feeling that they're there, like my sister, and I'm like, I got a phone. Because had I been at home, there's no one else at home. So had I had like cardiac arrest or whatever, and I hit the deck, that was it. There was no one here, so nothing could have been done, and that was it. That's it. I would have been dead. So I think that's so weird that like I had that feeling like she was there, and I had to do something crazy. I had to work through most of this, so I've been in and out. Did Julia write a letter to the court? Yeah, I read it at the beginning. Go back. I really read it well. I went for an Oscar in it. It was quite funny. But Gracie, I'll tell you now, it was revealed that one of Julie Wandelt's nuttier than a snicker friend created it using AI, thinking it was going to help her. But yeah, I thought it was all real and that, but lucky the good people in the chat, they're like, oi! They told me before I came on, but I thought, no, I'll still do it because I want to prove, because I hate AI, and that's how dangerous it is. But, you know, Julia did not write it, so the first one to admit it. So, you know, I was there for that video with so many mean people commenting. Yeah, I mean, it was ridiculous. I just didn't need it. And I was saying to my missus, what's the point? Like, you know, I really wanted a YouTube channel, so I knew I wasn't going to stop, but I just thought I can't take it, like people being that nasty. I just don't get it. I've got better things to do. Don't let people bob you. Exactly that, Sakura. Exactly that. In time, you'll be right. Know when to fold them. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I shouldn't have deleted it. I should have just left it. But oh well. But you know, I'm back on it now, and all. So I'm glad it worked for you, mate, and continues to work for you. Yeah, me too, mate. Gives me something to do, like the brain and that. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I've got anything else to do, unless I was writing my book, which I've written. I write my poems now and again. I do my landscapes and whatnot. But yeah, I like doing this because it's with people and like people in the chat. I like to, you know, be a part of a. Like I ain't got any friends in real life, so I can have friends online. Big old. That's what I say. The Wizard fam or the Gandalf gang, because people call me Gandalf. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just like on a Monday and a Thursday, we can all meet up knowing that we're all going to be nice. There's no reason to be nasty. We're coming for a good time, have a chat. If I'm wrong about something, you can call me out and say, hang on a minute, and I can look it up and you can prove me wrong. And then I'll say, sorry, I was wrong, and vice versa. Do you know what I mean? It's how we all get along. The world's a better place with you in it. Thank you, Proper Geese. I appreciate that because, yeah, never used to feel like that, but it's nice. Thank you. I saw a read something. I thought maybe Atwood had done it. It was just too much to do in a cell. Probably. All fake. All fake. All fake. So, what can you do? Way too much fakerage. But I don't know if that was someone else to do with That's my coffee. It went cold, but lucky I don't mind cold coffee. I used to drink cold coffee when I used to be out cycling, which I won't be doing anytime soon. But yeah, God blimey. Trying to catch up with them was a blooming nightmare. I caught up with your chat though. Was that from her live with Shaun Atwood? I'm not sure if the sorry, I'm not sure if that the court thing was, because like I say that was AI, but the other thing that Sakura's mentioned when it read something, because like she's done her DNA and everything and that, and she's trying to look at all these markers, and like with DNA, 99.9% of all human DNA is the same, and there are billions of markers if you look for them that would be the same, but it's that 0.1 difference that makes the difference between you, me, and everyone else. Crazy, but yeah. But happy days. Sakura, yes, Sakura says. So there we are. Happy days. Oh, caught up with the chat. Oh, Wizard for the win. So yeah. Someone had looked the stuff up. Ah, right. So on Thursday, it looks like we may have Blank Faces live and Through the Looking Glass, which is the real Julia Wandelt on Facebook. So that'd be cool. How cool would that be? So the whiz with 2. That's 4 though, isn't it? So I should do it like that. 2 guests. 2 lovely ladies from Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. I forgot the main one then. Facebook. Did I say Facebook? It's getting late, geez. Look, it's 10:15 here. 2 hours, 15 minutes. Blimey heck. The wizard has verbal diarrhea. Ladies and gentlemen, please switch off. The wizard is a womble. So, happy days. So, yeah, very cool. Honestly, yeah, me too. I love meeting new people. I love it. That's what life's about to me. I just like meeting new people, nice people, honest people, true people. So, yeah, I'll dive into my emails and I'll make the arrangements to make that happen. So hopefully Blank Faces and Through the Looking Glass. And I'll have all the links to them in my description on Thursday, so you can follow them on whichever social media you want. Me, myself, I am on Facebook, The Wizard Words. I'm on Instagram, but I don't really use it. I've got TikTok, but I've got a few videos, but don't really use it. Do you know what I mean? I just like, I do sort of Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube myself. But on Twitter, it's got Z at the end, Wizard Words, because one of the S, like I said earlier, got banned. I put up phrases from the Hadith and the Quran, and they banned me. I was like, but what? So yeah. But Sheena's mum writing. Yeah, it might be that thing that they read. So there we go. And Through the Looking Glass, heart. Excuse me. So yeah. So yes, Through the Looking Glass and Blank Faces live. So happy days. The world is better with you in it. It's true. Yes, I hope so. I'm not really good for things that. Do you know? Ever since I come out of hospital as well, I found I'm really, really emotional. Like I was watching something with a wife. I've never cried in my life, and there's a woman in it, and she died, and I couldn't stop crying. I can feel it now. I don't know. I feel really, really sensitive to, like, I can feel what people feel, and it makes me cry. Man up, Wiz. The whole thing is like a movie. Not much more can come out now unless she does a phone call. Yeah, but I've got a video up with where I review it. But marvelous live. Thanks, Business Australia. You ledge. Your little spanner. Your little moderator. You. But yeah, it's a good one. This one starting at 8 p.m. is definitely better. So why do men think it is men? Why do men not think it's okay to cry? It's not that. It's just don't know. It's like an embarrassing thing when it shouldn't be. I know what you're saying, but I don't know. It's because I never do it. To be fair, and if I do, it's private. Like no one see it. But I'd hate to be with a toughy sort of man. Yeah, I do talk to the wife and that, whatever. But yeah, I mean, with the wife, it's not even the image thing or nothing. It's nothing like that. Got me thinking there. Do you notice? I don't know. I don't know why. Actually, I do. I know why. Because I remember, right, many years ago. I'm not going to go into too much detail here. So I'm waiting for these flipping adverts, like, because I don't know if you get adverts your end. So I'm trying to get through the adverts so you don't miss anything. But when I was a kid, crying was a no-no. Because I cried, right, watching Neighbours. Do you remember Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan getting married? Charlene. Do you remember that? I was like, oh, I was so happy because, you know, Kylie Minogue was my first true love. And it was on, I was crying, and my mum smacked me around the back of the head and said, what are you crying for? It's like literally no reason to be crying. It's pathetic. and all that, and like basically I wasn't allowed to do anything. So it's basically shut off my emotions. So that's probably why I'm a bit thingy. You would think so, but she's full of surprises, full of surprises. That's I come to my head. Cilla Black, surprise, surprise. Men need to release feelings. God gave us tears. Yeah, that's very true. You're true. You're true. You're right. You're right. The South Africans, dramatic. I've worked with many over the years. Dramatic, but fairest employers ever. Happy days. We cry for ourselves, I heard. Yep. I had no idea what you said to me. My mum will call us a baby. Yeah. Oh, is she South African? Or I'll give you something to cry about. Yeah, they always say that. I'll give you something to cry about. And you're like, what? But you're not allowed to cry. But you know. So yeah, I had a lot of feelings, emotions cut off as a kid. Do you know what I mean? It's like no one's to talk to, nothing. So yeah. Even cops cry when away from the scene. I'll bet they do, because some of the stuff they see and feel must be awful. But yeah, I get that. But yeah, men do need to cry in that. But you know, this day and age, they say, "Oh no, you're woke." You're like, "No, I'm not. Just human. I'm human." I mean, when I come home from hospital after 9 days in hospital, like, I was walking up the path and that towards the house, and I was like fighting it. But it's more out of sort of not just relief, happy to be home. Do you know what I mean? Blooming, it smacked me through the floor. It was. I could really feel it. So it's like a movie. You wrote my. I was talking about Sheena and Mother prior, and so I'm talking about them being South African, writing Julia's movie for her. Oh, on the same live. Nah. I hear same things with everyone I talk to, Wizard. Yeah, it's yeah, which yeah, I am literally just about to wrap up, geez. Wrap. I have to go walk my dogs, but I'll catch up with you on Thursday. Great live with mwah. Yep, well, you will be live with me Thursday. So everybody got to tune in Thursday, 8 p.m. It's going to be fantastic, geez. I'll try not to talk like a bloomin' plum, but you know. But yeah, you got to go and walk your doggies. Always wanted a little black chihuahua. I said it before. I'll call it Merlin because everyone calls me Gandalf or Wiz. So I'll be like, oh, a little Merlin. You don't hold a dog like that, do you? Like that. Chihuahua, little black one. It'd be so cool. So, but it's all good. I stopped feeling sorry for myself. Imagine me in traffic being held on ground. I have little worries. Yeah, a lot of mine's not sort of feeling sorry for myself, but angry at everyone that's done whatever they've done in my life. I was just holding on to it for too long. It's like, just let it go, mate. Let it go. But it took I'm in 48 now. I'm still 49 now. I'm 49 for the last 7 days. What's up with me? But yeah, I wish it was easy, but it's not. A Doberman, yeah. My wife's a Rottweiler. I'm all right. Stand with her with me on the door, mate. But yeah, it's all happy days. Right, 2 hours 23 minutes. Bloody hell, Wiz, you can talk for Britain, mate. I'd better than Keir Starmer, I would. But yeah, but we will be back Thursday, 8 p.m. More Julia Wandelt. And I've got hopefully 2 guests, Blank Faces live, which was Blank Faces UK. It's Blank Faces live. So happy days. And Through the Looking Glass, which is the real Julia Wandelt on Facebook. So go check them out. There's no links at the bottom, but I will get them in there probably tomorrow. So that's all happy days. And then we'll go from there, and it'll be happy days for Thursday, 8 p.m. So yes, you have a good one too, Proper Geezer, Secura, Through the Looking Glass, and Fred, RS, Mia. I said Fred. Fred popped up again. Business Australia. I said Through the Looking Glass. Blank Faces. All of you, thank you very much for all the comments and keeping it going and having a good old chat. Lovely jubbly. I like all that. Lovely jubbly. Just turned into Del Boy. But yeah, we'll be talking more about Juliet. Maybe some Julia Wandelt fans are popping and they actually tell us that we're wrong. So that'd be good, wouldn't it? But whatever we're talking about, it's going to be sweet. And it's all based with facts, evidence. So don't worry about none of that. It's going to be a one-stop shop with me, Through the Looking Glass, and Blank Faces Live. So you get the know. You'll be in the know, geese. You better tell everyone else, shut up, we know the truth. So that'd be cool. So yeah, so happy days. Thank you all for watching. I love you all. It's been a pleasure. It's been 2 hours and 25 minutes. I hope your ears aren't hurting. And exactly like what a proper geezer is saying there, get down, hit the like, thumbs up, and obviously subscribe. It's free. And watch the adverts. It helps. It supports the channel. It's cool. It's cool. So yeah. So happy days. Oh, Learning to Live. I forgot about you. Thank you for you. Thank you for tuning in and watching as well. I was scanning through the names. I thought I mentioned everyone. There you are. You popped up, geese, just in time. So thank you for watching Learning to Live. That's what I've done. I've learned to live. Happy days. So yeah, until Thursday, 8 p.m. Like I say at the end of every single video. Be wizard, stay wizard. That's the wizard's words.